Matt, this is big. It's March, 2nd? It is, we're about, month and a half away from Game of Thrones returning. So we're going to be doing a nice series of videos. We're going to do reviewing, starting with season 1 right now.
Yeah.
We're going to do every season review, recap.
Up to season 7 all the way through.
We're going to have a podcast, I think, talking about our best moments.
Yeah, and we'll be talking a bunch of stuff. Season 8, look on.
Yeah, predictions.
And then what's the other? We want to do one. We've already done a top 10 characters
We're
list,
going
so we won't do
to
that.
rank the seasons,
Yes,
maybe?
yes. Okay, yeah, so that'll be. So a lot of new content, Thrones coming.
So what we're going to do here is we're going to recap what goes down in the season. So for any of you, Matt and I are doing our rewatch. You're on season 6. I'm one episode away from season 3. And we're just going to recap. So if you guys don't have the time to rewatch it, we're just going to run through what happened season. We're going to give our favorite moments and which episode is the best.
Yeah, just a basic rundown.
So let's start off in the north and the south here. Season 1 basically kicks off. John Aaron, good friend of Ned and Rob, former Hand of the King, dies.
Yeah, see, when I first watched the show, no idea who that was.
Yeah, it's very confusing.
All I knew was some guy was with the creepy little eyes and the rocks. And I had no idea who that was until later on in the seasons where I kind of learned to understand everything.
Yeah, but basically, his death prompts Robert to come down to Winterfell.
Pretty much, yeah, and his death was orchestrated by Littlefinger and Liza Aaron.
Yeah, which isn't revealed till later.
Yeah,
but... I don't know that, yeah.
But, it just showed, Littlefinger started the whole thing.
Yeah. But,
so wait, are we just recapping the beginning?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was giving my thoughts.
That's what I was doing. No, yeah.
Oh, okay, because you were looking at me a little. Okay.
Oh,
sorry.
yeah. Well, you kind of,
Oh, I was diving in. Okay, yeah. So recap
Matt,
the fucking.
That's fine. You're a great kid.
I'm not.
No, so yeah.
Suck.
So Robert comes down to Winterfell, right? He asks Ned to be the Hand of the King. Ned and Catelyn both kind of reluctant about it, but
a little hesitant.
It's his duty, right?
He's an honorable guy.
Yeah,
Ned's
Robert's an old friend. You meet the Stark children. First episode, great. Very happy. You meet everybody.
Last scene ain't so happy.
Yeah, Bran gets pushed out when he sees Jaime and Cersei in the tower.
Yes, fucking.
Yeah, revealing their incestual relationship.
Yeah, and we also, so you said Stark's also introduced to the Lannisters too.
Yes.
The two main houses of the
basically.
show.
It's Stark v. Lannister kickoff.
And your little Dany action too, when her brother's feeling her up. It's a little weird.
Yep, you get the dire wolves.
Yes.
Which
that's
play
a classic.
Big role.
Dude, looking back, episode 1 has a lot of iconic scenes.
It does.
You're talking about Ned with the sword when he cuts off the guys.
Yeah.
The dire wolves, Bran being pushed. I believe Jon and Tyrion, their scenes in that episode as well.
It is. It's during the feast. Yeah.
Yeah. A lot of memorable, the crypts.
Great Benjen stuff too.
Yeah, a lot of memorable
the crypts.
scenes from that.
Which, also we'll talk about later, with each season, if there's anything that we think is going to come back and relevant, but we'll talk about that in a minute. But, other than that, Jon Snow, bastard son of Ned Stark, joins the Night's Watch.
Bastard of Winterfell.
With it, he goes with his uncle Benjen, the brother of Ned. Good relationship there.
Yes, indeed.
And, they go to the Wall. Tyrion joins them. They kind of have a good relationship, Tyrion and Jon.
Yeah, you kind of, like the Lannisters, they're kind of dicks. Especially in season 1, but you kind of like the little guy, Tyrion.
Yeah,
he's not so bad.
Wisecracker.
Yeah, he's kind of funny. He's not really like the other two. So.
So then basically we go to King's Landing, right?
Oh, Dany gets raped by Drogo.
I'm gonna do her separately.
Okay. Oh, so go on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna go like that.
Go for it.
So Ned basically is over there. He's the Hand of the King, King's Landing. He takes Arya, he takes Sansa with him, and. Obviously, there's big controversy with, the dagger and Bran's failed assassination.
Yeah, because Catelyn is very shaken up about Bran, and then obviously the assassination, and she wants justice, and, the imp, people are, prejudiced against, the Lannisters, and for good reason. And she got the letter from Liza, too.
Yeah, which,
so that dagger really started it all.
Yeah, so basically while Ned's over there in King's Landing, kind of talking with Robert, trying to, sway him in the right direction. He obviously wants to kill Daenerys.
Yeah, he wants to, because he just hates Targaryens. They killed Lyanna.
Yeah.
And, Rhaegar raped and killed Lyanna, and he just hates everything to do with Targaryens. And
but, Ned's a man of honor. Doesn't want that.
He's like, we're not killing children. She hasn't done anything.
Yeah. But so basically, Ned starts, investigating the death of John Arryn because, Liza said, he was murdered. And he finds out from Pycelle that Arryn had took out the book about the lineage of the history of Westeros. Ned sits down, he looks through it, and
I gotta be honest.
No?
Did he skim or read? I don't know. Like he's, how deep did he
I
go?
think it's just a list.
Okay.
And he went back, all these Baratheons black of hair, and the only one, Joffrey, and Tom and Myrcella. So he's like,
I think
and
not.
the rumors, there were rumors that they, were Jaime and Cersei's kids,
Yeah.
so now it's confirmed, basically.
And then he, just because Robert has a lot of bastards, he goes to the silversmith's shop,
finds
a bastard son of Robert who has black of hair, Gendry. Because he learned that's where John Arryn went to visit, because they both wanted to learn the truth. That ultimately led to both of their demises.
Yeah, and Gendry's kind of smart. He kind of gets the idea, too. In season 2, you see that he, kind of knows.
Good guy, Gendry.
Yeah, he's a great guy. Basically, so Robert, obviously, he's kind of short-lived. He dies. Another Lannister conspiracy. Cersei had him drunk.
He went hunting.
Yeah,
Lancel
killed by
him
a
up.
boar.
Yeah.
So then he signs the parchment, which to me, so it's interesting, because in the book, Barristan is in the room with Ned and Robert when they sign it.
Yes.
So, I always have this beef with, why didn't Barristan say anything when Ned shows the letter saying that he was to replace Robert until he comes...
Well, no, Barristan did. He's like, that's royal. That's
but he didn't
from the
do
king.
anything else.
What else is he going to do? He's got all the gold cloaks
yeah.
there, all Lannister men. Pretty much, once Robert died, that pretty much opened the gate for Cersei.
Yeah.
Once Robert died, Ned should have either listened to Renly or got the hell out.
Because here comes Baelish.
Yeah, he thought...
He played Ned.
Yeah, because Ned thought he had the advantage over Cersei because he thought he had the gold cloaks with Baelish.
But they paid more, obviously.
And then Janos Slint Baelish,
Oh, Janos Slint.
That guy
terrible
sucks.
Man.
But yeah, no, and then Baelish gets screwed and Ned gets thrown in the
Yeah, so
cells.
really Ned didn't help himself either. Sometimes, going to Cersei was
confronting Cersei was a stupid idea.
He trusted
Renly.
Baelish.
Could've listened to Renly.
The Renly thing,
He had chances and his honor.
Yeah, honors
got
what
it
killed
away.
him. Stannis says that in season 5. So,
Yeah, he does.
and it's true. But yeah, obviously it's terrible. He did get screwed also. But basically, Ned, as we know, was executed. Joffrey lies to Sansa, saying that she's going to spare him. Terrible. And basically after that, Arya flees with Yoren, the Night's Watch recruiter. He's a nice guy. He takes Arya and turns her into a boy.
Yeah. Sansa's trapped with the Lannisters in King's Landing.
Sansa's stuck there, and Robb calls the Banners.
Theon, that's when you like Theon too. He's like, I'll serve you, my brother.
Yeah, what an ass. His switch, really.
Mm-hmm.
So that's really it for that, the North and the South. So then in the East, happening at the same time, Daenerys and her brother Viserys, the last two Targaryens.
I'll tell you, Viserys is such a dick from day one.
Terrible.
Very unlikable character. But Daenerys, pretty much you see her at first, she's this very timid girl.
Yeah.
Who doesn't want to, go with Drago, but it's an arranged marriage. Viserys arranged it because he wants his kingdom. He wants to go to Westeros and claims what his. And then after they get married, over time, Daenerys comes more accustomed with Dothraki. Her and Drago actually start to like each other.
Yep.
And they
and Drago, she was wed to.
Yes.
Because, they wanted the army.
Yeah, Viserys wanted the army. They call him the beggar king.
Yes.
And then over time, the Dothraki and her, they start to get along, and they both kind of grow tired of Viserys' act.
Yeah. He's a whiny man. So basically, Drogo says, screw this guy after he confronted Daenerys about the dragon eggs and stuff. So he pours the gold vintage
A crown for a king.
Yep.
That's a great line.
But then, obviously, Drogo kind of, people start getting a little mad at Daenerys. She's bossing around. She doesn't want the Dothraki, taking all these women.
Yeah, and that was not smart. That's their way.
But Drogo, loves his wife now, defending her. And, you get that guy, I forget his name, but he sticks the...
Rogo or Raga?
Yeah, he sticks the...
one of his blood riders.
Fucking... What do you call the weapon? Whatever, the sword thing.
Oh, fuck.
He puts it right there,
No,
but then Drogo kind of pushes it in more, which, to me, I'm like, dude,
I don't know. Well, he's a tough guy,
No, he is. And it's kind of...
When I first... Well, I was like, oh, that's, cut, whatever,
Yeah, and then it, it festered, and then Dany just fucks everything up.
The blood magic.
Freaking Miri Mazdor.
And then she was pregnant, and then the blood magic, she wasn't a life for a life, and you know, she apparently she can never get pregnant again. You know,
And it's never
we'll
really
see.
explained, like, so, like, because I was wondering, because she said don't go into the tent, and then Jorah, when takes her into the tent, so Danny, didn't play that off well. So basically all the Dothraki leave, basically, and she's got a few more.
with Jorah.
And she hatches the dragon eggs in the
Khaleesi.
fire,
And
and everyone's like, whoa.
so
Yeah.
even though season 1 ended negatively with Ned and the and Drago, the very last scene of season 1 is her with the dragon, so it's a bit of optimism.
It's going on the up.
So like,
Yeah.
if it was like this, it's like a
Little
little
spike, yeah.
Yeah.
So Matt, that's basically the
That's a recap.
the summary.
Yes, that's a
Now,
summary.
what are some of your favorite moments here?
Well, I'd say one of my favorite moments is definitely, first episode. I
Yeah.
mean, just the ending. It leaves you wanting more.
Yeah,
After
great
watching
pilot.
the first episode, I'm like, I got to see what happens to the kid. Mm-hmm. And then it keeps it like that. And one of the great moments for me is the first trial by combat
Yes.
one of the-
Oh, dude, I didn't
in the
think
show.
of that.
That's one of
a
the
good one.
first things we see
Yeah.
in the show. Tyrion, you're worried about him, like what's
Yeah.
gonna happen. You actually like this character, and then he ends up making it out. And I think it's a great moment. Bronn ends up being
Yeah.
a great character. So yeah, I'd say that's like one of my first favorite moments from the show.
So,
that
like,
remember.
I think I've seen this show, give or take, probably I'd probably say 3 times,
Okay.
maybe, like, more, like, counting my new one.
Okay.
So, and to me,
Probably 2 or
season
3.
1 is the only season
It's just one straight
that
story.
I like better and better each time I watch.
Wow.
Like
See,
the
I like
other
season 2 better.
No, that's
time.
true. Like, I liked it better the second time, but it continues to get, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, each episode.
Like, I like it more each time.
Oh, okay.
Whereas season 2, it's like, yeah, it's good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
But to me, like, from episode 5 to 10,
Yeah.
when, like, 5 ends
It's a good episode.
with
It was
Jamie
a good episode.
coming at Ned,
Oh, terrible.
that might be the best stretch of the show, those 5 episodes.
like of the show.
Yeah.
I disagree.
Okay.
I very good.
No, it is.
Very good.
I mean, obviously, I'm still in my rewatch.
But give
here.
me season 4, episodes 5
That's
to
what
10.
I'm saying. Yeah, yeah.
Another great moment. I say obviously that we talked about the crown for a king. I mean that was badass.
Great moment.
That death scene. So I'll give you that one.
The
too.
end.
ending.
Finale with Jorah giving the speech to Jon about going beyond the wall.
Oh, Gior.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. Yeah,
That's yeah. No, that's a good one. Do you want to be a brother of the Knights? I actually wanted Jon to, like, help out Rob, but
I think we all did.
but like obviously he couldn't because he's a brother.
I think a great scene is, like, it's sad, but when Rob's, like, banging his sword
and
against
Catelyn
the thing
comes
after
up.
Ned dies.
That is
tough.
That is a great scene.
I mean, obviously Ned's death is terrible, but it's a
Yeah.
huge moment. Sets the stage.
Yeah. I remember feeling sick when like they just showing like the birds.
Yeah, terrible.
Like the ringing. What really got me was ringing the bells.
Mm-hmm.
You just kind of see Arya, and it's just kind of like made me feel sick the first time I watched it.
All right, well, Matt, let's get into it. What's the best episode of this season?
Okay.
It's tough.
Best are my favorite. What's the
I'd say we
question?
go best because it's tough because even after you watch them all, you kind of mesh them together.
Okay.
And you don't remember what happens in each one, or at least I get confused.
Yeah. I mean, probably. Would you say Baylor?
That's what I'm gonna say.
Yeah. Episode
think it
9,
is.
Baylor, just because the significance of
Because
Ned.
that whole 5
kinda
through 10,
spans
like I
season
just
2.
put together and I
Yeah.
just get confused what happens.
Yeah. No, I agree. The best one's probably Baylor.
And the finale's great too.
Finale's it's all
And that
great.
episode where Ned's like going around talking to people, that's a good one.
Honestly, you could go with the pilot.
No, you could too. Yeah,
Like,
the
really,
pilot,
take
yeah.
your pick.
Yeah, but that's it for season 1 recap and review. We're gonna come at you with season 2 coming along, guys.